wie geht es dir? Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen, zum Beispiel Bielefeld. Nach Hause,
Just like I thought, Marian Schick sitting next to me.
ja, ja, sehr gut. Bielefeld, Basketspiel ist gut. Morgenstern ist der Top-Rapper in Russland. Okay, Morgenstern is Morning Star, if you didn't know. Okay, so enough of German. I think I'm not very good at it anyway. So Bielefeld and Gagarin are next on Group A, final game. And we actually have only 4 games left. All of them are last games of their respective groups. So last game of Group A, last game of Group B, last game of Group C, last game of Group D. Easy as that. And the next thing is that I'm going to say is not easy. So if you want, you can rewind and listen it once again. If Bielefeld beat Gagarin +7, for example, 22-15, yeah, this is a very important number. If Bielefeld beats Gagarin 22-15, Gagarin and Bielefeld will go through. If Gagarin scores at least 15 points, they will go through. So that's pretty much it. To be honest, the qualification of Bielefeld into the quarterfinal is very unlikely. They lost their first game to Top Moscow. It's a very low-scoring game, 16-14. Bielefeld lost. So Gagarin are pretty much likely to go through. But once again, if Bielefeld wins +7, then they will go through. But you know, it's quite hard to beat Gagarin +7, even if you're the top team in the world. And Bielefeld isn't yet the top team in the world.
Yeah, tough draw for Bielefeld again, but I mean, you need to start beating those big teams in order to improve yourself in free basketball. Zuev, 2 shot off for 2, no good, and Staraverov with the board. Is that the first foul of the game?
Yeah, if we're not talking about the previous game, so yeah, but actually it looked like out of bounds call, so no fouls yet, and we're continuing the game, and Marian Schick is trying to score from inside, no good. Stanislav Sharov with a 2-point attempt, and it also goes in and out as the previous distance shot attempt by Gagarin.
Here's Marian Schick with the ball against Staraverov, left her, no good. Staraverov gets the board. Seems yet to open the scoring. Zuev, 2 shot off with a drive. Back to Zuev, Zuev now. Ooh, tough drive. Good bucket for Alex Zuev.
Yeah, during his last step, it was only about a few tenths of a second on the shot clock, and he still made it. 1-0, Gagarin up, and we have the first foul of this game. It's on Team Bielefeld from Germany. Yeah, I understand they always have tough draws, and another one here at Top Moscow, Gagarin and Bielefeld. But you know they still have a chance to qualify, so let's just watch and discuss the game.
Staraverov makes it after another offensive board. Staletovich for 2, no good. Lev Suvorov with another rebound of his. Staraverov makes his presence felt inside the arc. Zuev for 2, no good. And Staletovich gets the board.
He not only makes his presence felt, he also makes his presence Bielefeld.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Dankeschön. Okay, so it's Paco with the Wilson. He needs to pass. He does. Landgraf. Was that a block by Suvorov?
It was a block by Suvorov. Landgraf eventually gets the bucket, but it was a great effort by Suvorov. He's such a great hustler. What a dish by Sharov to Zuev, and it's 4-1.
Yeah, you better stop talking about dishes because I'm getting hungry. And Mr. Landgraf is hungry for buckets. But he couldn't make it anyway. Suvorov, great defense once again. 4-1. Gagarin up by 3. Swiped the ball away. Landgraf, great block. And Sharov. Wow! Isn't that the toughest and one of the game day?
Yeah. I think before the recent injuries, Sharov would have just dunked it over defense. I'm not sure if he's able to jump that high now, but it's a chance for 2-point play. He converts it. Gagarin up 7-1.
Yeah, Sharov had a few serious injuries. If I'm not mistaken, one of them was ACL. Maybe the other one was somehow connected to Achilles. And Sharov used to fly very high, and he was one of the most explosive dunkers in the world of 3x3. But, you know, in the recent years, he stopped jumping as high, but he's still a very, very decent defender, and he has great vision.
Zuev screened by Staroverov, goes for two, no good. The Mr. Posh gets the board, gets fouled as well. Number 1 on Gagarin, just the first foul of the game. Marian Shik to Taletovic, that's a turnover.
Quite a smart play because he felt that Taletovic is starting to drive by, and probably he was feeling that he's going to get that backdoor cut, but nope. Taletovic and Marian Shik, a lack of understanding, and they lost the ball, same as Gleb Suvorov. He tried to drive inside, but eventually he just turned it over, and it's a new possession for Mr. Landgraf.
Landgraf screened by Shik, goes to the basket and makes it 6-3. Seal by Landgraf as well. Shik, Suvorov fouls him. Foul number 2 on Gagarin.
Tough play by Suvorov. You know, he's quite small, but he's not afraid of any contact, any kind of contact, even the contact with Marian Shik, arguably the toughest guy in the league this season. Marian Shik playing defense against Staroverov. What a crossover! And a very slight slam, and Gagarin up by 4.
He says, I don't need it to dunk it, especially tough, because the crossover make the job done.
Taletovic driving inside, stopping, and dropping the ball, number 4. And that was bucket number 4 for Bielefeld. And we have our first TV timeout. Okay, a big shout out to our general partners, Rosnergatom, Bank Uralsib, Leningrad Nuclear Power Plant, FIBA 3x3, SV Logistic, and Russian Basketball Federation for the contribution and the development of 3x3 in Russia and Europe. Irina Polishuk giving the ball into the game. She is accompanied with Ivan Bakhtiev as the referees for this game. In the meantime, Landgraf scoring another bucket for Bielefeld, and they're only down by 3.
Zuev crosses over against Landgraf. The long distance shot is no good. Taletovic, same result. Landgraf with the board. Paco makes the cut, but instead Jamal Taletovic has it, and that's an offensive foul. That's foul number 3 on Bielefeld in this game. Gagarin with another possession. That was a Riga cut.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That was a Riga cut by Stas Sharov.
That was exactly the thing that I wanted to say. Yeah, identical to Riga. I think all the 3x3 teams in the world started using this combination. Same as the signature Inanomo roundabout. I don't know how to call it, but you know, when I see it, I immediately identify it. So it was an end one play by Marian Shik. He better make the free throw, and he does. Bielefeld still in the game and only -2.
9-7. Gleb Suvorov with a drive. Marian Shik говорит, nicht.
Говорит. Who started speaking Russian. Okay, so that was a nice block. Write some German commentaries in the comments. We'll use them later. Paco with the Wilson, and Suvorov, great effort to intercept that cut under the rim. And it's going to be 8 more seconds for the Deutsch squad. Bastian Landgraf with the ball, and Alex Zuev playing defense against him.
Paco against Suvorov. Screened by Shik. Still Paco.
Woo.
That was a long reach he had to go in order to get to the basket, but it's a 1-point game. Zuev in contact, good D by Landgraf. Back to Suvorov. Suvorov with the drive now, and he gets it off the board.
Very smart play by Suvorov. He understood that the best option is the pull-up jumper, and he banked it in. But Paco with a chance to tie the game, just a bit short, and it's now a chance for Gagarin to go up by 3, and Gleb Suvorov is getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Landgraf from inside the 3-second zone. Staroverov no good from deep. Still 2-point game. We're halfway through this.
That is a foul, and looks like a foul on Gagarin. Gleb Suvorov with a foul, fresh 12-second attack for Bielefeld. We're halfway through this game, and Gagarin is up by 2, 11-9. Marian Schick looking for a handoff to Taletovic. Jamal just a bit short with that fadeaway jumper. Sharov trying to cut and drive. Whoa, some Jordan chemistry, Jordan wizardry from Stanislav Sharov. Bielefeld coming back with a 2-pointer. And again, Sharov.
And again, Stas Sharov makes a 2-point game. Taletovic with a 2-point response, no good. That's a foul on Bielefeld. That's their 4th foul.
4:25 still in the game, and we have a timeout for Gagarin. So despite being up by 2, they decided to take a pause here in the game. Bielefeld still having a great chance to win, and even they have a chance to qualify, but to do it, I already told you in the beginning, but I can repeat. So if Bielefeld beats Gagarin +7, which is very tough to do and pretty unlikely in this game, they can qualify. And if they beat Gagarin exactly 22-15, then Gagarin and Bielefeld could go through. But you know, Gagarin needs only 2 points to qualify, and I'm pretty sure they could make it, but not right now.
Gleb Suvorov with the board. Sharov with another 2-point attempt from deep, from the logo, basically. Marian Schick, Landgraf, great cut, but Sharov falls him.
I think I heard the block of the ball, you know, so it sounded like a block shot. Let's look once again. I think that was a clean block, to be honest. I'm sorry, Regina Polishuk and Ivan Bakhtiev, but I don't like to discuss refereeing, but that was a clean block.
Yeah, you say I'm sorry, but I have a chance to see a replay here.
Yeah, unlike the referees, that's why I'm not a referee. That would be a bad referee.
Staroverov inside against Taletovic. Great work inside. 3-point game. Taletovic drives it. Step back 2. Sorry, that's a 1-point shot.
Yeah, but if we're talking about 5x5 where Taletovic plays, probably he was looking for a 2-pointer. A nice drive by Paco, and Bielefeld down by 2. Once again, Staroverov, the old-minded guy. He lost it.
The old faded guy.
The old faded. Okay, we have a TV timeout right now. It's a chance to relax. Big shout out to our general partners, Rosenergoatom, Leningrad Nuclear Power Plant, Bank Uralsib, FIBA 3x3, Russian Basketball Federation, and SV Logistic for the contribution and development of 3x3 basketball in Russia and Europe.
Paco gets the deficit just to 1 point. Zuev, Staroverov against Paco in the post. Not good this time. Taletovic with a chance to tie the game here. Bielefeld, Schick against Staroverov. Great work. Gets fouled, gets to the line. That's foul number 6 on Gagarin. Yeah, they're in the bonus. So it's all to play for here, actually. And they still have a chance to win it by 7, by the way.
Yeah, but you know, to beat Gagarin by 7, with being down by 1 right now, sounds pretty impossible, but you know everything is possible. That was actually team foul number 6. That's why Marian Schick had only 1 free throw attempt, and the game is tied at 14. And look at the emotions of Marian Schick. He's celebrating, and he still understands that they have a chance. So please, I would love to see some German fans in the comments. Is anybody supporting Bielefeld right now?
Great dish by Marian Schick. Landgraf doesn't make it. Schick, come on, man. And Landgraf with another rebound. Lefty, no good still. Bielefeld just wasting a lot of chances to score here. Finally, they get on the board here. And Gleb Suvorov drives it back to Staroverov. That's a foul on Martin Schick. That's only their 5th foul. So Bielefeld up by 1. Gagarin in the bonus. Plenty of chances for each team still. Zuev for 2, no good.
Yeah, he could have make it impossible.
Now.
But
Still no.
Okay, so it's Zuev inside to Suvorov. That's point number 15. And Bielefeld, if they want to go through, they cannot. Once again, a wasted opportunity from point-blank range, and another one. Oh man, if they made these points from inside the bucket all the time, and if Marian Schick could have made this bucket, he would have an and 2 attempt, because Gagarin has team foul number 7. Marian Schick better score both of them, and if Bielefeld don't concede even a point till the end of this game and score 22, they can go through. They can still go through. They still have a chance.
Marian Schick with 2 free throws with a chance to make it 2-point game.
Makes the first one. If you're questioned why do they need to score 22 and not receive more than 15, I'll tell you that the difference in points with Top Moscow, the 3rd team, will be 1 point bigger. Then they will have the chance to go through. But Stas Sharov scores. Oh no, he doesn't score. Whoa, they still have a chance.
Paco, great steal by Sharov. Bielefeld with a foul to give here. Sharov for 2, no good. Landgraf grabs the rebound.
I think they need a distance shot. Oh, they got a turnover. And this is point number 16 for Gagarin. So I'm sorry, man. Entschuldigung. Bielefeld is out of the tournament. Even if they win the game, unfortunately for the German side, they're going to be out, and they're not going to compete in the final. The grand finale of the 26th of April here in St. Petersburg in Theater Booth.
Yeah, they still want to get a win here against Gagarin. That would be something to remember for sure. Marian Schick fighting against Zuev, who's got the fall here. I think it's a lost ball foul, so Zuev at the line. Both teams in the bonus. If Zuev converts both, Gagarin in front by 1, but he makes the first one.
So we're tied at 17. Both teams in the bonus. Bielefeld, unfortunately, cannot fight for anything else here in this stage. Yeah, they can fight for a win in this particular game. Wow, Sharov flying.
Still flying, Stas Sharov. Suvorov with a dish to Zuev. Zuev for 2. 2-point game, 19-17. Another comeback in Gagarin. Paco, what a series of crossovers. Paco with a nice drive, the nicest of the day probably. Sharov. And Bielefeld gets the board. Paco, Landgraf, Paco. Great dish to Schick, 19-all. Great ending to this game. Sharov cannot win it for Gagarin.
Landgraf, he's driving inside and scoring. So if Bielefeld wins, Top Moscow will go through from the first place. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a wrap over there.
For the win. Nope.
No, once again, and Landgraf to Paco. Marian Schick right beside him, and Paco for the win.
So it's 22-19. Bielefeld makes it done, and Bielefeld actually goes through here. Bielefeld lost to Top Moscow 14-16, and then Gagarin, they won by 1. So Bielefeld with this win 22-19.